for part 7.5, because I had actually interrupted earlier because of the fact that I had to go to work and earn money and do all that lame shit. Now, from that point on, from this point on, I'm going to collect these, finish this mission, and maybe do one more after. I'm not quite sure yet. Let's see how this goes.
Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Fearless. Threat detected inside Eclipse. Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die. You will eliminate this one. Silence. Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
It was his hit. Got put out by Hades.
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in Shadow. Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow. The buried shadow? I don't understand. Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight? It speaks scripture. Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire. To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded. You will follow the shadow once more. I am a righteous man. Chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of Shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O Shadow of Prophecy? An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours. Of our obedience you can be certain. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence. And you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine. Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sultan's reign. Divine Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful. But you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it.
Cool.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
I guess he can't grab onto that, eh? It would make sense if he could. Woo! Alright.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll get in the city. But the Spire... I'll tuck that away.
Shitstorm Tour, Day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
Actually, I caved in. I looked up on YouTube. I looked up on YouTube, yeah, or to see to find the rest of the power cells. And one of them I probably wouldn't have found for like 3 years, so. Alright. I need to go check that first. Pretty sure I got this one. I don't know if I can actually get it because they say in the video that during the mission, after the proving, you get knocked off the cliff and you come back to All Mother to heal. And wow, that gun's still there. And you can get it then. Really, there's some sort of hallway before you walk out of here.
Thank All Mother for bringing her to us.
I just need to find it. There it is. Marked with the red door. Sneak around. Power cell.
Another power cell.
And I know where the last one is.
To get to that ancient armor I found.
Ta-da! Wait.
Thanks for the blessing. You're going to stop the machines from coming back, right? People destroy the corruption that's still spread.
Oddly enough, the last one is the one I couldn't find. I probably wouldn't be able to find for fucking years. And unfortunately, it was, you walked right fucking past it. Everyone did. If you played this game, you walked past it. If you didn't see it, you walked past it. But it was pretty fucking obvious on where it was.
I'll find a use for you.
It's right there. Now that is actually the first set of ruins you fall into when you first find your focus. Well, technically your original focus. This is a backup, but it's the hole you fell down when you were a kid.
This
Oh.
old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
This is, sorry, yeah, this is the end. This is where you come out it. So, pretty sure I got everything in here the first time except the power cell. For a good reason. Because you couldn't actually get it. So I haven't been here yet, obviously. But what won't move, smack it. I'll tell you I turn myself around. No? Wait, did I? Oh no,
Area
there we
back there. I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
Ta-da!
Director Evans, flash traffic from USRC. Black quartz encryption. I've routed the message to your hologrid for viewing.
And ta-da!
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Because I am lazy and fuck you, that's why. Alright. Give her a quick manual save, and then let's go get that suit of armor. Apparently if I knew which way the fuck I was going, alright, they're going this way.
These will keep.
Yeah, right. Ledge. Last time I hear my descent hurt a little more. There's also a metal flower in this location. Oh, that's right, you gotta go through there. Looks like the
Those
Anthem
clamps have
suit.
the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Looks like the Anthem suit, but it also looks like the suit that Elizabeth was wearing.
Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go, the last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
Wrong way.
Look at that armor inside. Alright, now let's see what we can do with this material.
Hell yeah. That's right, I already went through these boxes. Alright. Let's get topside. And check this bad bitch out. Excuse me. Stop swimming on land, you weirdo. Was that it? Oh, they're looking all like futuristic and crap. Oh wait, it's a box, isn't it? It is. Alright, I fucked that one up, but still. I don't even remember buying this one. Once I got it as a reward and not even notice. Cool. Oops, wrong button. Yeah. Actually, a mod I picked up that I didn't want. I don't remember what it was. Probably one of those. So that's what I kept seeing on people's streams with their super shiny armor. That's what this is. Gotcha. Ooh, and I got a skill point. Alright. Fighting back or quiet sprint. I do quiet sprint. No. Up. Terp. Quick save. Well, that's pretty cool armor, though. I'll give him that.
Here's to Avad, huh? Let me dress him pretty fancy. But he's made a place in the Sunder for the Oscar.
I landed on the hitbox of that guy.
Back from the wilds. Find any Banuk relics? You ready? Let's trade then.
I do not have enough.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Armor looks so weird. You said armor that doesn't do anything.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Reminds me, I gotta do the hunting ground stuff.
Out under the last key. I'll try for those.
Sirs.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect the Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Marad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Yes, ma'am.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Get out of the streets. The enemy is here. Why would you leave?
Wasn't sure about the sentiment at first, but it's growing on me.
Take a look at these wares.
Another attack on the city?
For a
What did
fair...
they do to deserve this?
You'll find better wares.
Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek? Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Ah, you're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
Shut up, Suffolk. Nobody asked you. Sir? I'm fat and I know it.
Heat out here is more ancient than the old ones.
Really cool armor.
Would you like to buy something? Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Ha! Amazing.
Have you just polished that armor with it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny. Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Tabby Tab.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
We all have our place in the order of things.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Fighting machines.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Ooh. I have that.
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Range is good. Try the next. See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
Thank you, Petra. I'll let you finish up.
Honest metalwork is hardly work at all. Look after yourself, Flamehair.
Ha! Flamehair. Nice.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luthid?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
What?
cheerful.
Those two are awesome.
A quick way down.
That's enough reading. Let's fire kill him. Is it? Yep. Pooh. I was gonna do this. Save a video clip. Really hoping that one's back far enough.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
You go, girlfriend.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Seeing how the goddess is technically her, just a past her.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys just like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Oh, this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
It's been what, 43 hours since Horace warned me. Said collapse of the eastern line was imminent. Swarms launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wichita Salient? Salient? I don't know. 5 or 6 days more, and I think Gaia could have launched without our help. I really do. We had to scramble. ZD became a madhouse, absolute bedlam. Every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated, then Betas. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the Alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up. But they already knew, of course. They knew the work. Sorry, my eyes are just fucked. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do. So they accepted it. No Elysium for us. Well, we'll spend the rest of our lives here, testing and polishing each subordinate function and to perfection. Sorry, because that's what you get when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime. And it's such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated all over again. When I can contemplate how the fate of a life could hinge on no, that's coincidence. If I'd never proposed the Lightkeeper protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems never would have been installed. If. At least we wouldn't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material has never processed out of the cradle sites. Okay. So it's not even possible, for which I'm glad. I really wouldn't want to spend time around a young Travis Tate. Raised by Travis Tate. No shit. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia one generation only. Update. that was General Harris. The salient salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive, for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. Oh, that's horribly depressing. Alright. Can't fire it up. I will save it up and log out for the day, and then when I'm done my work, I will be back on here to finish her up on Wednesday morning. Approximately the same time when I started this stream, I will be on Wednesday to do it as well, to finish up, I guess, this next mission and possibly the end of the game. I don't know yet, but I'll be hitting Campaign Plus to see any difference, and as well eventually I'll be purchasing the DLC because I really like this game. Manual save. Alright everybody, I appreciate the watch. Remember, subscribe, like, do your shit. And yeah, peace out bitches.